Today we're talking financial orders in a divorce and what papers you'll need to get one. What is a financial consent order? It's a court order that holds significant weight in divorce proceedings taking place in England and Wales. This order serves as crucial purpose by legally binding the decisions and agreements made by the divorcing couple outside of the courtroom. Once you and your soon-to-be ex-spouse have managed to amicably agree on how your matrimonial assets and finances will be split, you can apply for a consent order to formalise these agreements. Most often, these orders include something called a clean break clause. A clean break clause ensures a complete and final separation of financial ties between the divorcing couple. It prevents either party from making claims against the other after the divorce has been finalised. In fact, this is precisely why consent orders are sometimes referred to as clean break orders, and the resulting divorces are known as clean break divorces. Some divorcing couples may choose not to pursue a consent order because they want to keep the divorce process as inexpensive as possible. This is commonly known as a DIY divorce without legal services. But if you don't include a clean break clause in your divorce settlement, your ex-spouse could potentially make a claim against you even after the divorce is finalised if you're in England and Wales. Now, let's move on to the process of obtaining a financial consent order. To begin, you'll need to have a consent order drafted by a solicitor and then make an application to the court. The judge will review the agreements in the consent order and determine their fairness. If they believe the agreement is unfair, they may refuse to sign it and provide recommendations on how to make it more equitable. That's why it's vital to choose a reliable solicitor who can identify any potential issues beforehand. The application fee for a consent order is currently £53, but please note that this amount is subject to change. Additionally, you'll need to consider legal fees associated with having a qualified solicitor draft the consent order. The total cost will vary depending on the complexity of your situation, the service provider, and even your location. Generally, you can expect to pay hundreds of pounds, if not over £1,000, for a high street lawyer to handle the drafting and submission of your consent order. Some online divorce service providers offer cheaper than standard consent order services, with prices as low as £249. But remember, when choosing a cost-effective option, always conduct thorough research and ensure to select a reliable solicitor. If you're ready to apply for a financial consent order, here are the necessary steps. Number 1, reach an agreement on the division of money and assets. Number 2, you'll already have received a conditional offer from the court after applying for the divorce. To proceed, you'll need a solicitor to draft a consent order, and both you and your ex-spouse will need to sign it along with 2 photocopies. Additionally, you'll have to complete a statement of information form. Finally, you must fill out a separate form, the Notice of Intention to apply for a financial order, and send all of the necessary paperwork along with the court application fee of £53 to the address on screen now. Remember, providing accurate and full financial disclosure is essential when seeking a financial order. Failure to disclose assets and money can result in future claims despite a consent order and clean break clause. Next, let's briefly touch upon another court order that may be required in your divorce, the financial remedy order. This order comes into play when you and your spouse cannot reach an agreement outside the court on how to divide assets and money. To apply for a financial remedy order, you'll need to send signed forms and a court fee currently set at £255 to a family court in your area. Many individuals who pursue a financial remedy order choose to engage legal counsel to navigate the process effectively. Even in the most amicable of divorces, it can still be worthwhile to consult with a solicitor for expert advice on how to proceed. These days, there's many online solicitors that can work out cheaper and easier than meeting in person. JustAnswer, for example, only costs £5 for a trial, which could be far less than a traditional in-person appointment. One of my colleagues used their service and saved over £270 on an outstanding parking ticket. I've linked that offer in the description below, and if you use that, you'll also be supporting Money Nerd, so thank you.